What if the London you've been dreaming about doesn't actually feel the way you imagined? What if you spend thousands getting there, book the hotel that looked perfect online, plan everything carefully, and still leave feeling like you somehow did London wrong? Because here's the truth most people don't realize before they go. London isn't automatically amazing or disappointing. It depends on how you experience it. And that's why this question matters so much. Is it actually worth it? Because for some people, London feels unforgettable, and for others, it quietly becomes one of the most frustrating trips they've ever taken. And the reason that happens is surprisingly simple. Most tourists don't ruin their trip with one big mistake. London doesn't work like that. It happens slowly, through small decisions, wrong expectations, and little details that seem harmless at first, but start adding up. Staying in the wrong area, underestimating how long it takes to get around, building your whole trip around places that looked far better online than they do in real life, and by the time you notice something feels off, you're already in the middle of it. That's why two people can visit the same city and leave with completely different opinions about whether it was worth it. And this is where most people go wrong first. They try to do too much. London looks manageable on a map, so people build packed itineraries thinking they'll see everything, but in reality, they spend half their time moving between places. Then they're staying in the wrong area, saving a bit on the hotel, but losing hours every single day commuting in and out. And then comes the trap of viral spots, places that look brilliant online, but in real life feel crowded, rushed, and nothing like you expected. What ties all of this together is simple. People underestimate London. Its size, its pace, and how much energy it takes to do the city properly. And then the cost starts to hit. Not in one big dramatic moment, but constantly throughout the day. A coffee, a quick meal, one extra ride, one small decision after another, and suddenly your budget feels tighter than it should. The strange part is, it doesn't feel like you're overspending. It just feels like everything around you is expensive by default. And because London is so easy to pay for, tap, move, tap again, it becomes just as easy to stop noticing how much you're actually spending. That's when the question starts creeping in without you even realizing it. Is this actually worth it? At the same time, the city starts draining something else, your time and energy. What looked close on a map suddenly takes much longer than expected. One wrong route can throw off your entire day, and moving around at the wrong time means getting caught in crowded trains when you were supposed to be enjoying the experience. And that's what surprises people most. It's not just about getting from one place to another, it's how much of your day disappears while doing it. If you plan London the wrong way, you don't just lose time, you lose momentum. Then there's safety, something people worry about before visiting, but often misunderstand. London isn't dangerous in some obvious, dramatic way, but it's also not a city where you can completely switch off. What catches most tourists isn't danger, it's distraction. A phone out for a few seconds, a moment of inattention in a busy area, something that feels harmless until it suddenly isn't. And that's why awareness matters more than fear. If you stay alert, the city feels completely fine. If you don't, one small, careless moment can turn into the part of your trip you remember for the wrong reason, and that's a bit rubbish, honestly. But here's where London changes again, because despite all of this, there's a reason people still fall in love with it. Once you stop expecting the city to feel easy and start understanding how it actually works, it opens up in a completely different way. You find yourself in places that feel nothing like each other, stepping into museums that are completely free, moving through neighborhoods that each have their own identity, and experiencing a kind of depth that you don't notice when you're rushing. That's what most people miss. London isn't at its best when you're trying to tick things off. It gets better when you slow down enough to experience its layers, and when it clicks, it's properly special. And that's where everything starts to shift. When you choose the right area to stay, Stop trying to do everything, move smarter instead of faster, and plan with the city instead of against it. London starts feeling completely different. You spend less energy, make better use of your time, and enjoy the experience far more. Because London isn't a city you conquer, it's a city you learn how to move through. And once you understand that, the same place that felt overwhelming at the start can begin to feel rewarding, smooth, and genuinely worth it. And in the end, it all comes back to that one question: is London actually worth it? The truth is, London isn't perfect. It's expensive, busy, unpredictable, and sometimes overwhelming. But if you understand it, approach it the right way, and stop trying to force the version you imagined, it can easily become one of the most unforgettable cities you'll ever visit. Because in the end, it's not just about whether London is worth it, it's about which version of London you end up experiencing.